energy efficiency. GSM Services provides high-quality home and commercial improvement services. They offer services for heating and cooling, energy audits, duct and dryer vent cleaning, attic insulation, crawl space solutions, generators, commercial roofing, and HVAC, indoor air cleaning products, and much, much more. GSM has been taking care of their customers' comfort since 1927. This unmatched experience has led them to build reliable processes to serve you and offer guidance to help you choose the right options for your home business comfort needs. Call 1-800-NEW-COOL or visit GSMSince1927.com to talk to someone about the comfort issues you have in your home. GSM is a proud sponsor of your Gastonia Honey Hunters. Call 1-800-NEW-COOL or visit GSMSince1927.com. Go Honey Hunters! Your home for Gastonia Honey Hunters baseball. AM 1450, 101.1 FM, and streaming on the TuneIn app. WGNC. Your home for Honey Hunters baseball. AM 1450 and 101.1 FM. WGNC, Gastonia, Charlotte.
Being first. The beginning of the line. So many people work so hard to be number one. But at Caramount Health, you don't have to struggle to be first. We prioritize you. Our award-winning teams use advanced treatments to serve you. We deliver the compassion and quality you deserve, always growing, building, and innovating for your care, your health, your life. Caramount Health. Care first.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a public service, here's a little vocabulary lesson for all the parents out there. The word is drip. It means cool, trendy, or hip. Where do Honey Hunters fans find their drip? Fashion destination in the gas house is at the Honey Hunters team store at Caramount Health Park. Put some swag in your bag at the Honey Hunters team store. Hashtag drip season. Seriously, I have no idea what drip season is. Since 1927, GSM Services has been the experts for providing services and finding solutions for issues such as heating and cooling, hot, cold, or drafty rooms, high utility bills, nasty crawl spaces, attic insulation, duct and dryer vent cleanings, indoor air quality, and so much more.
Check 1 2,
GSM
check 1
Services,
2.
your one-stop shop for all
Check
comfort
1
issues
2,
in your
check
home.
1 2, check check check.
GSM offers 100%
Hello, hello, hello.
satisfaction
Good afternoon.
guarantee.
Good afternoon.
Right now they're offering a free home energy audit. So if you're having any issues in your home or office, know that you can always trust leaving your comfort to GSM. Call 1-800-NEW-COOL or visit GSMSince1927.com to talk to someone about any comfort issues you're having in your home. GSM is a proud sponsor of the Gastonia Honey Hunters. Don't miss out on all the action at Caramount Health Park this summer. Get your tickets for every Honey Hunters home game by calling 704-874-1810 or log on to www.gohoneyhunters.com/tickets to reserve your spot this season. That number again, 704-874-1810. Gastonia Honey Hunters Baseball, 704-874-1810. Been a broadcast of the Gastonia Honey Hunters Radio Network. Gastonia Honey Hunters Baseball is brought to you by GSM Premium Services and Caramount Health. Gastonia Honey Hunters Baseball, AM 1450, 101.1 FM, and streaming on the TuneIn app. WGNC, your home for Honey Hunters Baseball, AM 1450 and 101.1 FM. WGNC, Gastonia, Charlotte.
All right, good afternoon. Welcome to Honey Hunters Baseball here on the Honey Hunters Radio Network. My name is Derek Smith. I am your weekend play-by-play announcer. I've got some games for you throughout the season on the weekends, mostly Saturday and Sunday games, but a rare Friday game. Well, not too rare. I've got 4 more coming up, and I've got the July 4th game as well. But I am your weekend announcer here for the 3-game series beginning tonight at 6:15 as Gastonia hosts the Charleston Dirty Birds out of West Virginia. Gastonia 17-7 on the season, first in the Southern Division of the Atlantic League of Professional Baseball, while Charleston is 12-13, and that puts them in 3rd place in the league so far this season. Opening of a 3-game series against the Dirty Birds, closing out a 6-game homestand that began earlier in the week against Southern Maryland. They finished up that 3-game series against Southern Maryland last night, winning 13-1. And it snapped a 4-game losing streak to the Blue Crabs, which dated back to a couple of games last week on the road, a part of that 12-game road trip that the team went on following the first 10 games here of the season right here at Caramount Health Park. Team began the season 9-1 on that opening homestand. They had won 14 of 16 games after a 2-0 win at Southern Maryland on May 10th. Since then, 3-5, which includes 4 losses to first-place Southern Maryland. This, by the way, is the first meeting between the newly branded Charleston Dirty Birds. Game 2 comes up tomorrow at 6:15. Game 3, the final game of the series and the homestand, will be at 4:15 on Sunday right here on the Honey Hunters Radio Network. We'll come back for more in just a minute. This is Honey Hunters Baseball on 1450 AM WGNC, the Honey Hunters Radio Network.
Since 1927, GSM Services has been the experts for providing services and finding solutions for issues such as heating and cooling, hot, cold, or drafty rooms, high utility bills, nasty crawl spaces, attic insulation, duct and dryer vent cleanings, indoor air quality, and so much more. GSM Services, your one-stop shop for all comfort issues in your home. GSM offers 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Right now, they're offering a free home energy audit. So if you're having any issues in your home or office, know that you can always trust leaving your comfort to GSM. Call 1-800-NEW-COOL or visit GSMSince1927.com to talk to someone about any comfort issues you're having in your home. GSM is a proud sponsor of the Gastonia Honey Hunters. Don't miss out on all the action at Caramount Health Park this summer. Get your tickets for every Honey Hunters home game by calling 704-874-1810 or log on to www.gohoneyhunters.com/tickets to reserve your spot this season. That number again, 704-874-1810. Gastonia Honey Hunters Baseball, 704-874-1810.
The Gastonia Honey Hunters are looking for host families this Atlantic League season. If you have a little free space in your home and a love for the grand old game, then hosting a player this summer is a great experience with tons of perks. Call me, Brady Salisbury, at 704-874-1810. That's 704-874-1810.
The Gastonia Honey Hunters, your hometown team.
Hey, this is Brady Salisbury, and you're listening to the Honey Hunters Radio Network.
All right, back at the ballpark, getting set for first pitch momentarily. Elsewhere this weekend, we have series between Lexington at York. Staten Island is at High Point this weekend up the road from us in North Carolina. Lancaster is at Kentucky. And Long Island is at Southern Maryland in Waldorf, Maryland, beginning tonight for that 3-game series. Last night's series, it wrapped up. Lancaster defeated York 5-3. High Point edging Lexington 7-5 to wrap up that series. Long Island over Staten Island 6-3 up in New York area. And Kentucky nipped Charleston, the team we play here tonight, by a score of 10-9. In the Southern Division, Gastonia first place by only a half a game. High Point right behind them. Gastonia 17-7, High Point 17-8. Charleston is in third place, 12-13, 5.5 games back. Kentucky 11-14, 6.5 games back. And Lexington is also 11-14. They are 6.5 games back. In the Northern Division, a runaway right now. Southern Maryland, best record in the league at 20-4. Long Island is the next closest team in second place. They're 11-12, 8.5 games back. Lancaster 10-14, 10 full games behind the Blue Crabs. York is 7-17, 13 games behind the Southern Maryland bunch. And Staten Island struggling still, first-year franchise up there. They are 5-18, and they are 14.5 games out of first place in the Atlantic League of Professional Baseball. It is a family fun Friday here at the ballpark. Tomorrow will be Saturday Night Live, Military Appreciation Day, and also some fireworks. And then coming up on Sunday will be a Sun Drop Sunday again and Teacher Appreciation Day. So we're getting set to go in just a moment. We'll pause once again. This is the Honey Hunters Radio Network. back after this.
If coming to a Honey Hunters game is good, then coming to a game as a group is better. If you're a school, church, or civic organization looking for a great time together, call 704-874-1810 and ask about a group package. The number again is 704-874-1810. Ask about our picnic options that include hot dogs, sliders, and pulled pork. 704-874-1810. Honey Hunters Baseball. Better with friends. The Gastonia Honey Hunters are looking for host families this Atlantic League season. If you have a little free space in your home and a lot of love in your heart for the grand old game, hosting a player for the season is a great experience with a ton of perks. Call Brady Salisbury at 704-874-1810 for more information. That's 704-874-1810. The Gastonia Honey Hunters, your hometown team. GSM Services helps people live better through improved comfort, health, and energy efficiency. GSM Services provides high-quality home and commercial improvement services. They offer services for heating and cooling, energy audits, duct and dryer vent cleaning, attic insulation, crawl space solutions, generators, commercial roofing, and HVAC, indoor air cleaning products, and much, much more. GSM has been taking care of their customers' comfort since 1927. This unmatched experience has led them to build reliable processes to serve you and offer guidance to help you choose the right options for your home business comfort needs. Call 1-800-NEW-COOL or visit GSMsince1927.com to talk to someone about the comfort issues you have in your home. GSM is a proud sponsor of your Gastonia Honey Hunters. Call 1-800-NEW-COOL or visit GSMsince1927.com. Go Honey Hunters! Your home.
All right, Derek Smith back at the ballpark, getting set for baseball in just a moment. This will wrap up a 6-game homestand, the beginning of this 3-game weekend series against the Charleston Dirty Birds. They were formerly the West Virginia Power last year, rebranded this year to the Dirty Birds, but they've been playing baseball in Charleston, West Virginia since 1910. They've been affiliated with 7 different major league clubs. A couple of guys who made their debuts in Major League Baseball in Charleston included Sterling Marte and Chase Darnod of the World Series reigning champion Atlanta Braves. Those 2 guys began their careers in Charleston, West Virginia. They've been as high as an International League affiliate AAA team. They've also been as low as the South Atlantic League, the Sally League, which fans around this area, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, would be familiar with that Sally League that has been a part of the Carolinas for many, many years and professional baseball. Charleston will lead off here in the top of the first inning, batting first and playing center field number 9, Anthony Seymour. Batting second, the second baseman number 2, Scott Kelly. Batting third, the right fielder number 10, Juan Perez. Batting fourth, the first baseman number 34, Nick Longy. Batting fifth, the third baseman number 26, Goris Diego. Batting sixth, number 11, the shortstop, Scott Burcham. Batting seventh, number 5, the DH, Miles Williams. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 28, Angel Garced. Batting ninth, number 8, the catcher, Taylor Bloom. And today's pitcher will be number 30, Jordan Stevens. Gastonia will send up in the bottom of the first inning Hurley Rodriguez, the center fielder, number 7. He will bat first. Batting second, the shortstop, number 1, Jack Reinheimer. Batting third, the second baseman, number 2, Joseph Rosa. Batting cleanup, the first baseman, number 12, Luis Castro. The DH, number 35, Emmanuel Tapia, will bat fifth. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 6, Radar Ascanio. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 3, Reese Hampton. Batting eighth, number 4, the right fielder, Jake Skoll. Batting ninth, the catcher, number 15, Stuart Levy. And today's pitcher for Gastonia is Gastonia's own Riley Hovis. We'll come back and throw the first pitch in just a second. This is Honey Hunters Baseball on the Honey Hunters Radio Network. Back after this.
Being first, the beginning of the line. So many people work so hard to be number one. But at Caramont Health, you don't have to struggle to be first. We prioritize you. Our award-winning teams use advanced treatments to serve you. We deliver the compassion and quality you deserve, always growing, building, and innovating for your care, your health, your life. Caramont Health. Care first.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a public service, here's a little vocabulary lesson for all the parents out there. The word is drip. Means cool, trendy, or hip. Where do Honey Hunters fans find their drip? Fashion destination in the gas house is at the Honey Hunters team store at Caramont Health Park. Put some swag in your bag at the Honey Hunters team store. Hashtag drip season. Seriously, I have no idea what drip season is. If coming to a Honey Hunters game is good, then coming to a game as a group is better. If you're a school, church, or civic organization looking for a great time together, call 704-874-1810 and ask about a group package. The number again is 704-874-1810. Ask about our picnic options that include hot dogs, sliders, and pulled pork. 704-874-1810. Honey Hunters Baseball. Better with friends. The Gastonia Honey Hunters are looking for host families this Atlantic League season. If you have a little free space in your home and a lot of love in your heart for the grand old game, hosting a player for the season is a great experience with a ton of perks. Call Brady Salisbury at 704-874-1810 for more information. That's 704-874-1810. The Gastonia Honey Hunters, your hometown team.
All right, there you go. We honor America as we get set to play baseball on a Friday afternoon 3-game series against the Dirty Birds of Charleston, West Virginia. Beautiful day at the ballpark. A bit warm, maybe finally some summer-type weather. 93 degrees right now at first pitch under sunny skies in West Gastonia, 800 West Franklin Boulevard, right here in the Fuse District, the Franklin Urban Sports Entertainment District, Caramont Health Park. It will be Seymour, Kelly, and Perez to get things underway here for Charleston. On the mound, Gastonia's Riley Hovis, 1-0, 2.04 ERA. He's appeared in 4 games this year. He's worked 17.2 innings, given up 4 runs, 10 hits. He's struck out 24, and he's walked only 5 batters. And he is taking his warm-up pitches as we speak, and we'll be set to go in just a moment. Glad you're with us here this afternoon, right here on WGNC 1450 AM, 101.1 FM. Also listening at GoHoneyHunters.com or WGNC on the TuneIn app. All the ways to get these radio broadcasts of Gastonia baseball the entire 2022 season. All 132 games on the radio, 61 on the road, 61 right here in Gastonia. Brian Rushing has 61 road games for you this year. The voice of the Honey Hunters, PA announcer here for the home games. Mike Glennon has the weekday games. And I've got the weekend games, a few Fridays, including today, and the July 4th Independence Day baseball game. Just a bit after 6:15. 93 degrees. And we are underway at 6:18. Hit into center field for a base hit on the first pitch he sees. Seymour, one pitch, one hit, one man on, brings up the second baseman, Scott Kelly. .618, 93 degrees at first pitch. Summer has arrived in Gastonia, North Carolina. So the second baseman, Scott Kelly, batting .226 this season. He is out of New Jersey, Manhasset, New Jersey. Right-handed hitter. First pitch is low for a ball. Count 1-0. Defensively, Levy behind the plate. Receiving Hobus's pitches this afternoon. Castro at first base. Rosa is at second. Reinheimer is at short. Ascanio is at third. Hampton is in left. Rodriguez is in center. And Jake Skoll is in right field this afternoon. So man aboard. First man to reach was Seymour. A little bloop single into center field over the second baseman's head. Here's Hobus's pitch at the knees, and it's good for a strike. And the count is 1-1. As usually the case this time of day, the pitcher is in the bright sunshine, setting to the west over top of the stadium here on West Franklin Boulevard. And the batter, catcher, and umpire, for the time being, are in the shade. Back to first base, throw over there, check the runner. Back in time was Seymour. Seymour, by the way, is from Nassau, the Bahamas. He got aboard so quick, couldn't tell you much about him. But he is from the Bahamas. First man to reach today. Hobus's 1-1 pitch. He's ready. There it is. Check swing. Did he go around? Yes, he did. And the count is 1-2. Crowd filing in here today, making their way in. Looks like it'll be a nice crowd on a Friday night. And by the way, it is 93 degrees, but everybody's in the shade for the most part, fan-wise, unless you go way down there in right field. So probably the 93 degrees, not what you would think if you're in the bright sunshine. It's very pleasant underneath the concourse here. Check the runner again. Back in time is Anthony Seymour, the center fielder. Hobus is ahead in the count, 1-2 to the second baseman, Scott Kelly. He's ready to go. Right-handed hitter. Pitch to him. High for a ball. Evens up the count at 2-2. Family fun Friday here at the ballpark. Lots of those here today. Taking this in. They'll be out of town for a little bit before coming back to Caramont Health Park. But boy, that was a long 2 weeks on the road for this bunch. 12 games in 13 days, swung on and missed, and down on strikes goes Kelly. So one away for Juan Perez, the right fielder. Perez batting .329 on the season. He is the top hitter for the Dirty Birds. Out of the DR, Santo Domingo. Does have some major league experience. A right-handed hitter. Digs in. Seymour's got a lead at first base, being held. Taking off, going. Here's the throw. It'll be not in time. So Seymour steals the base. Puts himself in scoring position with a 1-0 count due to Juan Perez. So Hovis has allowed a hit. That man stole the base. Seymour, he's at second in scoring position. Kelly just struck out. And so here is Juan Perez batting third and playing right field today. 1-0 pitch to him. Low and away for a ball. And the count is 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Just underway in Gastonia. Glad you're with us on the broadcast this evening. He'll step off the rubber, stretch. Now he's back on. Stares in. Still not ready, not on the same page. So Perez will step out and wipe the brow of sweat, put the helmet back on. Back in the batter's box. And let's see if Hovis is ready to deliver the pitch. Looks like he's got his sign. Big lead at second, not being held. Edging toward third. Here's the pitch, low and away for a ball. And the count is 3-0. See if he's got the green light here or not. Here's Hovis' 3-0 pitch. And he was taken all the way. Battles back with a strike. Sends the count to 3 balls and 1 strike. The Charleston Dirty Birds were the West Virginia Power a year ago. They were also the Charleston Alley Cats at one time. Baseball goes back there about like it does in Gastonia, about to the 20s. Here's a hit to the gap, right center field. Going to roll for a little bit up against the wall. Runner around third to score will be Seymour. Stand-up double RBI for Juan Perez. And Charleston takes the early 1-0 lead. So RBI double for Perez brings up the first baseman, Nick Longy, Longhi. The spelling of his name. He's a right-handed hitter. Hovis' pitch, low and away, swung on and missed. Nick out of Springfield, Mass. 6'2", 230. Been as high as AAA. He's behind in the count, 0-1. But a run is in already for the Dirty Birds. Started playing baseball back in 1910. Runner going. Will be no throw. Down to third base with the stolen base is Juan Perez. So runner at third base, 1 out in the inning, 1 run in. Longy awaits the 1-1 pitch from Jonathan Hovis, the Gastonia native. Played at Forest View High School down South Union Road here in the city. Played for UNC Chapel Hill. Two and 1 the count now. Here's his pitch. He kicks. Hit to right field. Going to drop in front of the right fielder. Another run will come in and score. On the base hit single for the first baseman, Nick Longy. Perez around to score to make it 2-0. So RBI single. Now Diego Goris, third baseman. Chance to keep this inning alive. Add some runs here in the first inning off of Hovis. Goris from the DR, Santiago, Dominican Republic. High as AAA in his major league career. Here's the pitch to him. Low and away for a ball. And the count is 1-0. 7 different MLB teams have been affiliated with Charleston, West Virginia over the years. Sterling Marte and Chase Darnod Atlanta Brave made their debuts in the West Virginia City. Count goes 1 ball, 1 strike. Hovis off the back of the rubber. He wipes the brow with his shirt sleeve. Probably the hottest day in Gastonia of the season. 93 at first pitch. There's a strike at the knees. Battles back. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Two runs, 3 hits already. Top half of the first inning for Charleston. Off of Gastonia's Riley Hovis. Doesn't seem real comfortable out there right now in this first inning. Stepping off again. He and Levy just cannot get on the same page for some reason right now. Levy's going to take the helmet off, stretch a little bit, take some time. Goris walks out of the box. Down to the third base coach. Have a few words with each other. Walks back toward the box, tightens up the gloves. Runner on first base. Longy just knocked in Perez for the inning's second run on a single to right field. Count is 1-2 to Diego Goris. He leans out, back to Hovis, go to second, one there, across to first, double play. Very nifty. I believe that went as a 1-4, 1-6. 1-4, and then a 4-3 put out to end the inning. But Charleston picks up a couple of runs on 3 hits, leave 1 man aboard. So after 1/2 inning, it is Charleston 2, Gastonia coming to bat. This is the Honey Hunters Radio Network. We'll be right back.
GSM Services helps people live better through improved comfort, health, and energy efficiency. GSM Services provides high-quality home and commercial improvement services. They offer services for heating and cooling, energy audits, duct and dryer vent cleaning, attic insulation, crawl space solutions, generators, commercial roofing, and HVAC, indoor air cleaning products, and much, much more. GSM has been taking care of their customers' comfort since 1927. This unmatched experience has led them to build reliable processes to serve you and offer guidance to help you choose the right options for your home business comfort needs. Call 1-800-NEW-COOL or visit GSMsince1927.com to talk to someone about the comfort issues you have in your home. GSM is a proud sponsor of your Gastonia Honey Hunters. Call 1-800-NEW-COOL or visit GSMsince1927.com. Go!
Being first, the beginning of the line. So many people work so hard to be number 1. But at Caramount Health, you don't have to struggle to be first. We prioritize you. Our award-winning teams use advanced treatments to serve you. We deliver the compassion and quality you deserve, always growing, building, and innovating for your care, your health, your life. Caramount Health. Care first.
All right, back at the ballpark, it is a 2-0 lead for Charleston. A couple of runs on 3 hits off of Riley Hovis to get things underway here today. And it will be Rodriguez, Reinheimer, Rosa batting the bottom half of the first inning. Against Jordan Stevens, 0-2 record. 5.47 ERA. It appeared in 5 games, 26 innings worked, 17 runs allowed, 28 hits given up. He struck out 20 and hadn't walked anybody. if I read that correctly in the notebook today. 0 walks. So here's the left-handed hitting Hurley Rodriguez, the center fielder. Recent addition to this team since the first homestand. I think he joined the team on that road trip, third week of the season. Batting .200, the early going for Gastonia. 1-0 pitch in there for a strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. He is out of Venezuela, high as the Tigers AAA organization. Swung on and missed, big home run cut. Colón, Venezuela. Couple of RBI. Leading off today for Gastonia. Here's the Stevens pitch, low and inside for a ball. Count 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Defensively, Bloom is behind the plate. Longy is at first base. Kelly is at second. Burcham is at short. Goris is at third. Garcet is in left. That ball is pulled down the line, and fair in the corner, going to roll. Rounding first, going to second, standing up for a double was Rodriguez. So Gastonia with a leadoff hit and man on base, just as Charleston did 1 half ago. Garcet left field, Seymour center field, and Perez is in right field, and he just tracked down that scorcher in the far right field corner, which I cannot see from my vantage point. I have to look out the window to see where it goes, and I still can't see where it goes in the far, far, far corner of the ballpark. 304 left field, 400 center field near the Gas House Bar and Grill, and I believe it's, 326 in right field, if I remember correctly. I can't see there either, that sign. Count 1-0 to him. Jack Reinheimer, shortstop, batting second this evening. Leads the team, 359, stolen base, no throw. Rodriguez down there safely. Puts him in at third immediately for Gastonia. Reinheimer played with the New York Mets a couple seasons ago. He's out of Charlotte nearby. 7 home runs and 25 RBI in 2022. There's a strike, takes a strike. Count is 2-1 to him. Jack among the top hitters in the entire league at 359. Obviously top hitter for Gastonia. It's been hot lately, had a hot road trip. Takes a strike. Had 6 RBI at York on May the 5th. May the 8th at Staten Island, had 5 RBIs in a game. That's in the dirt. Catcher knocks it down. Bloom keeps it in front of him. Nobody's going anywhere. Rodriguez is at third base. Doubled and stole. Count is full, 3-2. Payoff pitch due to Jack Reinheimer. I would suspect he doesn't have a host family, that he lives with his parents as a host family. Ooh, that was way up around the chin, and he offered it, I think just trying to get out of the way from it. But he strikes out. 1 away for Joseph Rosa. Rosa at one time was the top hitter on this club. Still batting .309. Off to a hot start. New York, New York. Mariners AAA organization at one time in his major league career. Here's the Stevens pitch, high, throws hard. 89 miles per hour right there on the fastball. Rosa, left-handed hitter. I think he's out of the Bronx, New York. Remember correctly. It doesn't say, it just says New York, New York. Could be the Bronx. Swung on and missed. Count even 1-1. Like a lot more people filing in now, getting settled. Folks getting off work, maybe just now getting here. Count is even, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is a beautiful ballpark. I've been telling everybody last 3 weeks since I was out here last that this is a wonderful place to be. Y'all need to come out here. If you're in the area, hadn't been out here, second year at this stadium. It is quite the gym of downtown Gastonia. Swung on and missed. Count even, 2-2. Part of what's called the Fuse District, the Franklin Urban Sports Entertainment District. Redevelopment of downtown Gastonia to the west of U.S. Highway 321, which runs right through the county. 2-2 pitch on the way, inside for a ball. We've had the old Trenton Mill renovated. People live there now. That's part of this project. Across the street, the old Coca-Cola building will become Bull Durham Brewery. And then word this week, the old YMCA across the street will be redeveloped into some multi-use types of things, living and also retail. That'll hit him. He'll take one for the team. Hit by a pitch. Didn't see where it got him, but hit batsman sends him to first base. Runners on the corners with 1 out for Luis Castro, the first baseman. Batting .217. So this ballpark has done what it was supposed to do, which is help some more development in this area, and more to come, I'm sure. But this is quite the place to take in a ball game. There have been graduations here. Hunter Huss had their high school prom here not too long ago. It's configured for football. Eventually, a football team's going to play out here. Somebody, not sure who, can play football and soccer in this facility. There's a pitch, strike to him, belt high. Out of Venezuela as well. Castro played for the Brewers AAA team at one point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fires it in there. Hit on the bat handle. Foul. And the count will be 1-1. Lots of neat places to take in the game here. There's a area in left field where you can pull up a rocking chair and just sit there. There's a cabana just above that that's nice and shaded with some seats and some bar stools. And you've got the grandstands to the left down below us and to the right. You've got the Budweiser zone out in right field with another cabana. And you got the Gas House Bar and Grill in center field. You can sit right there and look out into the outfield from a bar stool. 1-2 the count. And you got the berm up there to hang out. So you could watch the game in 5 or 6 different places here and just kind of move around if you wanted to. Count 1-2 to Castro. Here's the pitch. Leans out. Slow rolling ball. One-handed, barehanded, throws it away. Run comes in and scores. Burcham barehanded it. Threw it by the first baseman, Longy. Nice effort. Not a great throw. Assume that'll be an E6. Rodriguez comes around to score. Make it 2-1. Rosa got around to third on the errant throw. E hit and an E4. So let's see. So Castro with a base hit and then an E4 scores the runner. Is that correct? No. Base hit scores the runner. RBI. So base hit RBI for Castro. E4 advances Rosa to third base. I think that's right. Emmanuel Tapia, the designated hitter, first pitch back out of play, fouls it. 0-1. He's out of the DR. Played in Cleveland's High A organization. Swung on and missed, batting .400. Only a few games played here in Gastonia. He's behind 0-2. He'll be the DH tonight. So Castro, the hit and the RBI on the errant throw. But we caught her an E4, not an E6. E6, right? Yeah, okay. One-two pitch. Swung on, check swing high. .6'3", 215 pounds. Big left-handed hitter. Steven steps off. Toes the rubber. Runners on second and third. 1 run in, 2-1 the score. Here's the pitch. Back out of play. And the count is 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. And just underway in Gastonia, bottom half of the first inning. Plenty of baseball left if you're within earshot. Pitch high and away for a ball. Count will be full, 3-2, payoff pitch due. Stevens looks like he's ready from the stretch. Kick, pitch, high and away again, missed. That'll be a base on balls. It'll be loaded for Radar Ascanio. So the DH draws a base on balls. They're loaded up for Ascanio. Gastonia third baseman batting .185. .230 for Charleston. 1-2-1 here in the early going for Gastonia. Pitch missed. High in the strike zone. Caught a strike. That's a ball. Oh, that's right. The error did not get put up on the board. It'll get put up at the end of the inning. You're correct. Count will go 2-0. Now they put the error up. There you go. Or they switched it. It was in the wrong place. There you go. Swung on. Big home run cut. Count goes 2 balls and a strike. Ascanio from Venezuela. Mariara. Swung on, and he will strike out. 2 strikes on him. It looked like he was ready to hang up the at-bat, but he just kind of walked around in a big circle after offering and missing. On the 2-1, now ready for the 2-2 pitch. Pop this one up. Let's see, where's it going? Left field. Garced will be called off. Seymour takes it. Here comes the throw. It's way off the plate. That'll be a sac F8 for Ascanio, scoring Joseph Rosa to tie the ball game at 2 apiece. Castro tagged up, as did Tapia. So F8, 1 RBI for Ascanio. Brings up Reese Hampton, the left fielder out of Charlotte. Batting .257. Left-handed hitter. Diamondbacks high A. His matriculation level so far in his major league career. Played for the Charlotte 49ers, Division I baseball team in the Queen City. Played high school and college ball in the same town. Didn't go too far. Stevens' first pitch to him, hit to right field. Right fielder Perez doing a good job shading the sun. He was looking right up into it. So F9, Hampton flies out to end the inning, but Gastonia picks up a couple of runs on a couple of hits. There was one error and 2 left on base. So we played one complete tie ball game, 2 apiece, Gastonia and Charleston on the Honey Hunters Radio Network.
Since 1927, GSM Services has been the experts for providing services and finding solutions for issues such as heating and cooling, hot, cold, or drafty rooms, high utility bills, nasty crawl spaces, attic insulation, duct and dryer vent cleanings, indoor air quality, and so much more. GSM Services, your one-stop shop for all comfort issues in your home. GSM offers 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Right now, they're offering a free home energy audit. So if you're having any issues in your home or office, know that you can always trust leaving your comfort to GSM. Call 1-800-NEW-COOL or visit GSMSince1927.com to talk to someone about any comfort issues you're having in your home. GSM is a proud sponsor of the Gastonia Honey Hunters. Don't miss out on all the action at Caramount Health Park this summer. Get your tickets for every Honey Hunters home game by calling 704-874-1810 or log on to www.gohoneyhunters.com/tickets to reserve your spot this season. That number again, 704-874-1810. Gastonia Honey Hunters Baseball, 704-874-1810.
Top 2 in Gastonia, 2-2 is the score. Should be Burcham, Williams, and Garced for the Dirty Birds. Newly branded Dirty Birds, formerly the West Virginia Power of the Atlantic League of Professional Baseball. High and inside, first pitch from Hovis. Hovis did not look comfortable last inning, giving up those 2 runs off 3 hits. Several times he had to step off the rubber, was not on the same page with his catcher, Stuart Levy. He's behind quickly 2-0 to Burcham. Batting .266. Fouls this one at the plate. Might have got the ankle as well. Burcham out of La Quinta, California. AAA ball player. Highest level he's reached in the majors. Hovis' pitch is swung on and missed. Count evened up at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 the score. Top of the second inning. Pitch hit him. Second hit batsman of the afternoon. 1 for each club. Burcham aboard. Brings up the DH, Miles Williams. Miles out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. A right-handed hitter. Began the year at High Point, batted .250 in just one game. Since then, he's played 19 games in Charleston, and he's batting .136. So he did not get a chance to even make up his bed before he was on his way out of High Point to Charleston, West Virginia. And it's right up Interstate 77. He's ahead in the count 1-0. Runner aboard. This ball is hit to center field, going to drop in for a base hit. Runners at first and second now. Burcham down to second after being hit by the pitch. Williams, the DH, singles into center field, just right in front of the center fielder, Rodriguez. So now Angel Garced, the left fielder. Batting .143. Lakeland, Florida. Right-handed hitter, 5'10", 175. Central Florida native. Here's the pitch. Squares to bunt, pops it up. Levy runs into the home plate umpire, but still makes the play. Almost knocked him over. Made the play anyway. So Garced offers it the bunt, pops it up. On the F2, 1 out in the inning for the catcher, Taylor Bloom. Batting .303. Among the leaders in that category for the Dirty Birds. He is from Richmond, Virginia. Played in the Frontier League most recently. Runners look like they were breaking to steal a base. They run back after Hovis chased the man down at second. Burcham. Looked like they were taking off. So Bloom awaits the first pitch. There it is, low and away for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Now the runners have advanced to second and third. Do we have a balk? I was looking at my scorebook when the runners started trotting down a bag each. So Burcham is at third. Williams is at second. 1-0 count to Bloom from Riley Hovis. That's a strike at the belt. And the count's evened up at 1 apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nothing and 1. 1 out in the inning. Here's the pitch. Strike at the knees. Count says 0-2. Runners at second and third. Burcham was hit by a pitch. It was a balk. Official scorekeeper tells us. Because I looked down, I didn't see what happened. I just saw the guys taking off a bag. Sometimes they'll yell it out real loud and you can hear it from here, but I didn't hear anything. 0-2 pitch from Hovis. Ball just missed. And the count is 1-2. Really good crowd here tonight. Box seats almost entirely sold out. That's low and away. Rocking chair area is full. Counts even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hovis leans in. Runners have leads, not being held. Missed, just outside. And the count is full, 3-2, payoff pitch due. Hovis versus Bloom. The Charleston receiver behind the plate today. Infield at normal depth. Playing him straight up. Swung on and missed, and down on strikes goes Bloom for the second out in the inning. Back up for Seymour, top of the order. Single, stole a base, scored a run on the Juan Perez double 1 frame ago. Left-handed hitter. Batting .297. Played in 18 games. Got 22 hits. Fouls this one at the plate, and it knocks his shin guard off. Nine batted in for Seymour this season. He's got a homer and 8 extra base hits. He's behind 0-1 to Hovis. 2 out in the inning. Runners at second and third in scoring position. This tie ball game, 2 apiece here in the top of the second. Here's the Hovis pitch. Fouled. Over toward the Charleston dugout. Count is 0-2. Wind blowing out just a little bit out of right field as it normally does. I mean, that's about the way the wind goes every time I've been out here. Out toward the parking lot. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hovis trying to get out of this mess he got himself into with a hit batsman and a single to begin the inning. 2 straight outs since then. Count 1-2. Missed high and away. Count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hovis just 1 decision in 17.2 innings pitched, 4 games. This is his 5th appearance of 2022. Played with this club a year ago. Got called up and is back again in 2022. Missed again. Count will be full at 3-2. So Hovis has kind of let this one get away from him so far. He's got a payoff pitch in his pocket. Trying to get out of this jam with runners at second and third. 2 out in the inning. Three-2 foul tipped it, stayed alive up against the netting behind us. Nassau, the Bahamas. Seymour's place of birth. Anferny, like Anferny Hardaway, Penny Hardaway, NBA player. University of Memphis college basketball coach. So Hovis stares in. Payoff pitch, steps off. Just does not look comfortable out there this afternoon. He's really labored these first 2 innings. Staring in, taking a long time. I think he looks ready. Here's his pitch. Got him to offer, foul down the first base line, out of play. And we'll get another one in just a minute. Count 3-2. 2 men on, 2 out. Top of the second, 2-2. Deuces are wild all of a sudden. 2's all over the place. Hovis very deliberate, looking for a good pitch. Hit foul down the right field line, just out of play. And we'll do it again. Three balls, 2 strikes. Hovis really working to get out of this in this at-bat against Seymour. Seymour singled off of him on the first pitch of the game last inning. 3-2 again. Struck him out. Looking, he thought he had ball 4. So Hovis, in fact, does get out of the mess. No runs, a hit, no errors. 2 men left stranded, 1.5 complete. It is 2 apiece, tied up, Gastonia and Charleston, on the Honey Hunters Radio Network.
Hey, this is Brady Salisbury, and you're listening to the Honey Hunters Radio Network.
What could be better this summer than a Honey Hunters baseball season? The crack of the bat, the pop of the mitt, the smell of fresh cut. Hey guys, stop. We have turf here at the ballpark. Let's try this again. The smell of fresh cut. Domino's Pizza. Sold nightly here at Caramont Health Park. The Gastonia Honey Hunters and Domino's Pizza. A winning combination. If coming to a Honey Hunters game is good, then coming to a game as a group is better. If you're a school, church, or civic organization looking for a great time together, call 704-874-1810 and ask about a group package. The number again is 704-874-1810. Ask about our picnic options that include hot dogs, sliders, and pulled pork. 704-874-1810. Honey Hunters Baseball. Better with friends. The Gastonia Honey Hunters are looking for host families this Atlantic League season. If you have a little free space in your home and a lot of love in your heart for the grand old game, hosting a player for the season is a great experience with a ton of perks. Call Brady Salisbury at 704-874-1810 for more information. That's 704-874-1810. The Gastonia Honey Hunters, your hometown team.
Bottom 2 at Caramont Health Park in Gastonia. Tie ball game 2-2. Honey Hunters and the Dirty Birds. Hitters 8, 9, and 1 do. Jake Skoll, the right fielder, Stuart Levy, the catcher, and Hurley Rodriguez, the center fielder, at the top of the order. Skoll batting .232 this season. Out of Woodstock, Georgia, Metro Atlanta. Yankees AA affiliation. hits it to right field. First pitch he sees. Little two-hopper out there toward Perez. So Gastonia with something doing in this second inning. The catcher, Stuart Levy, hitting .208. Little Rock, Arkansas. Pig Suey. Razorback country. Pitch swung on and missed. Down around the knees. 9 RBI for the Gastonia catcher. Swung on and missed. Quickly behind, 0-2 to Jordan Stevens. Stevens 0-2 on the season. He's got an ERA of 5.5. Throwing some heat today. Missed low. 1-2. Gastonia hitting .264 as a club. That's 5th best, right in the middle of the league. They've knocked in 136, which is second in the RBI totals. Runner going, hit and run, throw down to second base is going to be not in time. So Skoll steals the bag. As Levy strikes out. 1 out in the inning for Rodriguez. Double, stole a base, and scored Gastonia's first run 1 inning ago. Gastonia still first in home runs with 31. They've been tops in that category right out of the gates. And they've drawn 114 walks, which is second in the league in that statistical category. Hits on the left side does Rodriguez. Lost his bat as the ball tipped up against the netting. And he'll be behind 0-1. Hurley's played just in 3 games prior to today with that 200 batting average. He's got 3 hits on the season. He's knocked in a couple already. From Venezuela. Awaits the 0-1 pitch from Jordan Stevens. Looks back at the base runner. Hit on the ground to second, backhanded across to first in time. Good throw by Kelly to Longy. 4-3 put out of Rodriguez. Second out in the inning. Jake Skoll advances to third on the ground ball out and brings up Jack Reinheimer. Strikeout victim, first time up today. First pitch misses. 33 total hits for Reinheimer, 25 knocked in. He's got 7 home runs, 8 extra base hits. Count is even 1-1 to the Charlotte native. Runner at third base is Jake Skoll. This ball's hit pretty good to right field. Going back, though, near the warning track is Perez to haul it in to end the inning on the F9 putout. So nothing doing for Gastonia here in the second. No runs on a hit, no errors, 1 man left aboard. 2 complete. Charleston and Gastonia 2 apiece on the Honey Hunters Radio Network. Back after this.
first, the beginning of the line. So many people work so hard to be number one. But at Caramont Health, you don't have to struggle to be first. We prioritize you. Our award-winning teams use advanced treatments to serve you. We deliver the compassion and quality you deserve, always growing, building, and innovating for your care, your health, your life. Caramont Health. Care first.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a public service, here's a little vocabulary lesson for all the parents out there. The word is drip. Means cool, trendy, or hip. Where do Honey Hunters fans find their drip? Fashion destination in the gas house is at the Honey Hunters team store at Caramont Health Park. Put some swag in your bag at the Honey Hunters team store. Hashtag drip season. Seriously, I have no idea what drip season is.
Top of the third inning here in Gastonia, Caramont Health Park. Tie ball game, 2 apiece. Both teams with 2 runs their first time at the plate in the first inning this evening. Should be hitters 2, 3, and 4 due for the Dirty Birds. Scott Kelly, Juan Perez, and Nick Longy. And Kelly is ready. Struck out his first time up in the first inning. Riley Hovis out for inning number 3 on the mound. Here's his pitch. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Just about an hour in. Back out of play over top of us. 0-2 the count to Scott Kelly. Batting .226 in 25 games, 24 total hits. Back out of play. 0-2. Knocked in 6 on the season. He awaits a Hovis. 0-2 pitch. Right side may stay in play. Second baseman over there, and it's going to drop right in front of 3 guys. The right fielder, Skoll, Rosa, and Castro. Not exactly sure what happened, but Castro, I think, was going to give it to Rosa. Maybe Rosa didn't realize that, and it dropped in between the 3 of them, right behind first base at the edge of the dirt and the grass. And how we rule that one? Double. So base hit double for Kelly on a miscommunication on the right side of the Gastonia defense. Can't charge anybody an error, I don't guess, because nobody touched it. There's a strike. First pitch in there to Perez. Perez double, stole a base. Scored their second run in that first inning. The old team error. How about that? Just give everybody an error on that play. The sun was not a factor in that one either. And, you know, sometimes the sun has been a factor on that side this time of day, looking up toward the west as it sets down Franklin Boulevard. But that was a miscommunication by the 3 on that side. 0-2 the count to Perez. Batting .329 in 22 games, 25 hits, 4 home runs, 17 RBI. Leans out foul, gets a little bit of it to stay alive. Keep the count at 0-2. We'll check some scores in a little bit once these games get underway and get going a little bit. Lexington at York, Staten Island at High Point, Lancaster at Kentucky, Long Island at Southern Maryland. Best record in the league at 20-4. 8.5 game lead on their closest contender, Long Island, who is a game under 500. Count 1 and 2 to Juan Perez. Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. One of thousands of players that have come out of the DR. Leans out, gets a piece of this one, but it's out of play on the right field side. Count will be 1 and 2. Get a little hungry watching all this food walk by. But a great crowd here on a Friday night. Fantastic crowd. So the count is 1 and 2 to Juan Perez. Kelly doubled on that miscommunication. Should have been an out on the pop fly. Shallow right field, back over top of us. Fouled into the upper area. Count stays 1 and 2. High Point nipping on Gastonia's heels at 17-8, a half game out. Here's the pitch. Might have broke his bat. He did. He'll toss that one away. Count will stay 1 and 2. Season tickets start at $540. Call 704-874-1810 to get them. It also comes with an Atlantic League Stadium Pass, which will get you into any team stadium in the Atlantic League up and down the Eastern Seaboard. So if you want to travel with the team and run up to High Point and catch a weekend series, or maybe West Virginia, your season ticket is good there at our opponents' ballparks. $540 begins that season ticket process. 704-874-1810 or GoHoneyHunters.com. Hit to left field. This is going to be off the wall, and a double. Standing up at second base is Perez. After all of that, he ended up almost going yard near the Watson Insurance sign in left field. Caromed off that wall, or maybe the lower part of the net, which is in play. Scott Kelly came around to score. Did he not? And it's 3-2 Charleston. Here's Nick Longy, first baseman, takes a strike, belt high. So that's the second RBI for Perez of the afternoon. Knocking in Kelly, who doubled. Longy had an RBI single in the first inning. That's a bit outside. Count 0-1. This team got off to a 9-1 start to finish that homestand. They lost their opening game against York opening night. Won 9 consecutive in the homestand. That ball's hit deep to left center field, over off the Belmont Abbey sign. Runner's going to come around and score from second. A double standing up for Longy. So 3 straight doubles in this inning given up by Riley Hovis. And it's 4-2 Charleston. So double RBI for Longy. Brings up Diego Goris. Double RBI. 2 runs in, and we shall have a meeting at the mound. See what's going on with Gastonia's Riley Hovis. Gastonia reeled off 14 wins out of 16 games after a 2-0 win at Southern Maryland on May 10th. Since that time, they've cooled off, going 3-5. 4 of the 5 losses have come to first place Southern Maryland. But certainly this team has cooled off a little bit since getting off to that great 9-1 start to begin the season here on that opening homestand. Southern Maryland, meanwhile, is 20-4, has won 4 out of 6 against Gastonia, and has an 8.5 game lead over their nearest contender, Long Island, in the Northern Division. Diego thrown out 4-3, hit into a double play, smokes this one to right center field. Right fielder Skoll tracks it down, but around to score another run is going to be Longy. 3 runs in this inning, nobody out. 4 straight base hits off of Riley Hovis, and it's 5-2 Charleston, top of the 3rd inning. Just a single for Diego, but he drives in another run. Brings up Burcham, the shortstop, hit by a pitch to lead off the 2nd inning. Hovis has just not looked comfortable from the beginning. Things kind of coming undone here in the 3rd for him. Have to wonder how much longer he'll be on the hill. Swung on and missed, way out of the strike zone. Burcham offered, came up empty. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike. That ball missed. Count goes to 2-1. This is popped up on the right side, foul territory. Over there to make a diving stab at it. Couldn't get over there in time was Castro, but he sure did give a heck of an effort. Went a long way to try to get that out. And the count is evened up at 2 apiece. The Dirty Bird shortstop. Diego Goris on first base. That's out, did not offer at it. I didn't think he did anyway, but they asked the first base umpire, and he said no. I think we all agree with that. Two-two pitch. Hovis to Burcham. Missed low and outside again, base on balls. And right now, Hovis can't get anybody out. And I think this will be it for the Gastonia native. Second visit to the mound. Should chase Hovis back to the clubhouse with a very, very tough afternoon. And we think we'll lose the DH. With the rules in the league this year, because he did not go 5 innings. So we shall see how that all plays out. They've not got to the hill yet to take the ball from Riley, but the writing is on the wall. They're making the changes with the home plate umpire right now. So let's go ahead and take a break, come right back, tell you about the new guy on the hill in just a moment on the Honey Hunters Radio Network.
Your home for Honey Hunters Baseball, AM 1450 and 101.1 FM, WGNC, Gastonia, Charlotte.
Being first, the beginning of the line. So many people work so hard to be number one. But at Caramount Health, you don't have to struggle to be first. We prioritize you. Our award-winning teams use advanced treatments to serve you. We deliver the compassion and quality you deserve, always growing, building, and innovating for your care, your health, your life. Caramount Health. Care first.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a public service, here's a little vocabulary lesson for all the parents out there. The word is drip. Means cool, trendy, or hip. Where do Honey Hunters fans find their drip? Fashion destination in the gas house is at the Honey Hunters team store at Caramount Health Park. Put some swag in your bag at the Honey Hunters team store. Hashtag drip season. Seriously, I have no idea what drip season means. Since 1927, GSM Services has been the experts for providing services and finding solutions for issues such as heating and cooling, hot, cold, or drafty rooms, high utility bills, nasty crawl spaces, attic insulation, duct and dryer vent cleanings, indoor air quality, and so much more. GSM Services, your one-stop shop for all comfort issues in your home. GSM offers 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Right now, they're offering a free home energy audit. So if you're having any issues in your home or office, know that you can always trust leaving your comfort to GSM. Call 1-800-NEW-COOL or visit GSMSince1927.com to talk to someone about any comfort issues you're having in your home. GSM is a proud sponsor of the Gastonia Honey Hunters. Don't miss out on all the action at Caramount Health Park this summer. Get your tickets for every Honey Hunters home game by calling 704-874-1810 or log on to www.gohoneyhunters.com/tickets to reserve your spot this season. That number again, 704-874-1810. Gastonia Honey Hunters Baseball, 704-874-1810.
All right, back at the ballpark, new pitcher for Gastonia is Miguel Hernandez, right-hander out of the DR, Santo Domingo. 6'5", 225-pound pitcher. In for Hovis, who worked just 2 innings, gave up all 5 runs. This is Burcham hitting? This is Williams hitting in the 7 spot. There we go. Count is 3-0 quickly to Williams from Hernandez. We've got some other changes we'll tell you about in a moment. Zach Jarrett is now in at left field. We lose the DH since Hovis didn't go 5. Pitcher now hits in the 7th spot as Reese Hampton has been erased in favor of Jarrett, who hits in the 5th spot and plays left field. So bases are loaded. Diego is at 3rd. Burcham, who walked, is at 2nd. Williams just drew a base on balls. And still nobody out in this inning, 3 runs in. It's a 5-2 ball game. All 8 hits given up by Riley Hovis. Just never could find his groove out there today and completed just 2 innings of work. So on comes Hernandez. Throws in there a strike. First pitch to Angel Garced, the left fielder, who popped up to the catcher in the 2nd inning. But bases are full. Infield at normal depth with nobody out in the inning. Charleston trying to blow this thing open real early. 2-run first inning, 3-1 third inning so far. Bases full, nobody out. You would think more to come somehow for Charleston. 1-1 pitch due. It's on the way from Hernandez. Misses low at the knees. And it's 2-1. Hernandez, no wins or losses, 7.71 ERA in 3 games. He's only worked 4.2 coming in, giving up 7 hits, 4 runs, 4 walks. Second hurler to work today for Gastonia. And the count is evened up at 2 apiece to Garced. Garced batting 143 in 14 games. He's got 4 hits and 1 RBI. Ooh, missed inside. Had to get out of the way of that one. Count will be full at 3-2. So Zach Jarrett now in and left field. Reese Hampton's day is done. Pitcher now hits in the 7th spot. Payoff pitch due. Hernandez to Garced. It's on the way, back out of play over top of us. Count will remain 3-2 with a full count pitch due. Garced out of Lakeland, Florida. Pitcher, batter, catcher, umpire now all in the shade. Sun begins to set down below the upper level here in West Gastonia. Popped up in the air. Second baseman at the edge of the grass says he'll take it. Now double play might get you out of it. Nobody could advance on the infield fly out. So an F4, first out of the inning. After 7 men went to the plate in this 3rd inning with 3 in, and the base is still full for the catcher, Tyler Bloom. Bloom hitting .303 in 12 games with 10 hits, 3 knocked in. This is WGNC 1450 AM, 101.1 FM, Gastonia, Charlotte. Honey Hunters Radio Network. You can also tune in to the TuneIn app when you search for WGNC. Also, go honeyhunters.com. You can access the streaming audio of today's game. And all season long, all 132 games in 2022. Pitch strike, 0-2. So Hernandez may get him out of this thing. With only 3 runs in, could have been a whole lot worse. With the bases loaded, nobody out, 1 out now. Double play would get you out of it. And he missed. Runner will come in on the base on balls. Diego Goris, 4th run this inning, makes it 6-2. Burcham advances to 3rd. Williams down to 2nd. Walk RBI for Bloom. 9th man to hit the dish is Seymour. Hit by a pitch, excuse me. I did not notice that. So hit batsman. Still an RBI though. 9th man to bat is Seymour. Single, stolen base, run scored first time up, struck out his last time up into 2nd. First pitch is high for a ball from Hernandez. And it's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Strike. Charleston bats .265 collectively. That's tied for 3rd in the league. They've knocked in 114. They've hit 20 home runs. And they've drawn 84 walks on the season as a club offensively. Count even 1-1. Pitch to him. A little half check swing out of play. And it's 1-2. And the man who made his major league debut in Charleston, Travis Darnaud, just homered to left field. Atlanta leads Miami 5-1, top of the 3rd. Down to 2nd, they got a man there, couldn't get him at first base on the ground ball out. A run does come in and score. Burcham, the 5th man to cross the plate in this inning. Bloom retired on the ground out. Miles Williams is at 3rd. Seymour with the fielder's choice. So we'll bat around here in the 3rd inning for Charleston. Now Kelly comes up for the 2nd time this inning. He got all this going with a double. First of the 5 runs to cross here in the 3rd inning. 6-2, Charleston all over Gastonia. Runner going, no throw will be made. Does he get a stolen base on that? Yes, he does. Little catcher's indifference. Stolen base nonetheless. Count 0-1 to Scott Kelly. Kelly's knocked in 6. Chance for more here. It's back out of play, right side. Count is 0-2. A very long third inning. 10th man to come to the plate is Kelly, Manhasset, New Jersey. Hernandez came in for Riley Hovis. He's gotten 2 outs in this inning. He was left with a mess. A couple of those runs that came across certainly will be on Hovis's book, because he inherited them 3 on when nobody out when he became the second Gastonia pitcher to toe the rubber this afternoon. 0-2 is the count. Big Hernandez's pitch. That's hit over on the right side. Coming in is the right fielder, and he'll make the play. That is Skoll in right field. Kelly flies out F9 to finally end the inning, but it was a good one for Charleston. They take a big lead on Gastonia. Bottom of the 3rd inning will go with the Honey Hunters trailing the Dirty Birds on the Honey Hunters Radio Network.
The Gastonia Honey Hunters are looking for host families this Atlantic League season. If you have a little free space in your home and a lot of love in your heart for the grand old game, hosting a player for the season is a great experience with a ton of perks. Call Brady Salisbury at 704-874-1810 for more information. That's 704-874-1810. The Gastonia Honey Hunters, your hometown team. GSM Services helps people live better through improved comfort, health, and energy efficiency. GSM Services provides high-quality home and commercial improvement services. They offer services for heating and cooling, energy audits, duct and dryer vent cleaning, attic insulation, crawl space solutions, generators, commercial roofing, and HVAC, indoor air cleaning products, and much, much more. GSM has been taking care of their customers' comfort since 1927. This unmatched experience has led them to build reliable processes to serve you and offer guidance to help you choose the right options for your home business comfort needs. Call 1-800-NEW-COOL or visit GSMSince1927.com to talk to someone about the comfort issues you have in your home. GSM is a proud sponsor of your Gastonia Honey Hunters. Call 1-800-NEW-COOL or visit GSMSince1927.com. Go Honey Hunters! Your home for Gastonia Honey Hunters baseball. AM 1450, 101.1 FM, and streaming on the TuneIn app. WGNC. Your home for Honey Hunters baseball. AM 1450 and 101.1 FM. WGNC, Gastonia, Charlotte.
Being first, the beginning of the line. So many people work so hard to be number 1. But at Caramont Health, you don't have to struggle to be first. We prioritize you. Our award-winning teams use advanced treatments to serve you. We deliver the compassion and quality you deserve, always growing, building, and innovating for your care, your health, your life. Caramont Health. Care first.
All right, bottom 3 in Gastonia. Rosa, Castro, and the DH, which now in that spot will be Zach Jarrett, who came in last half defensively into left field. We'll get you straight on those in just a second because we did have some changes defensively with the pitching change. But this is Rosa, who just hit it deep to left field, and that ball's out of here for a solo home run. So Gastonia gets one of those runs back they gave up last inning to trail. Solo shot for Rosa. Puts Gastonia on the board here in the 3rd inning. Hit it to right field over the netting into the parking lot. Still got some fans coming into the ballpark from that entrance. Somebody got a souvenir before they even walked in. So 7-3. After that 5-run third inning, top half for Charleston. Gastonia gets one of them back. Here's Castro, single RBI first time up. Fouls it toward the bullpen. So the pitcher's now hitting in the number 1 spot. Harley Rodriguez out of the game. Zach Jarrett came in the 5th spot, which was the DH's spot. Toppy is out of the game, and Jarrett is in left field. That's a smoking shot to second, caught by the second baseman, Kelly, over there to rob Castro of a base hit. Nice defensive play on the line out to second base, 1 away. Reese Hampton switched over from left to center when Jarrett took his spot, and he'll still bat in the 7 hole in the lineup. So I think we have everything straight with all those changes, because Hovis did not go the 5 innings to keep the DH in play. Jarrett out of Hickory, North Carolina, batting in the 5th spot. Played for the Charlotte 49ers, which is also where Reese Hampton played. So you've got 2/3 of your outfield is Charlotte 49ers. There's a strike at the knees, 1-2 the count. Jarrett of the NASCAR Jarretts. Father Dale Jarrett, grandfather Ned Jarrett. So grew up around racetracks, I'm sure, his entire life, but went a different direction. Playing a little baseball. Made it as high as the Orioles AAA level. Batting 200, 2 home runs, 9 RBI. Chops this one foul at the plate. Count is even, 2-2. You know, we don't get anything from the umpire when they make these changes. We've got to kind of look out and see, and all of us collectively trying to do what we can do to make sure we have it right. That's hit to left field, deep over the wall. That's gone. Home run, Jarrett down the honey hole. 2 home runs this inning. Gastonia inching back into this thing after giving up 5 runs last half. Jarrett above the high wall in left field with a home run. As he crosses the start-finish line, and we'll head toward victory lane. So 2 home runs this inning. Radar Ascanio popped up to center field last time up. First pitch misses for a ball. Gastonia third baseman. One 0 becomes a 2-0 count. So Gastonia bolstering its home run total up to 33, still first in the league, going to add to it. That's popped up back out of play. Catcher makes a stab at it, and a good one. That's Bloom. A lot of foul territory behind home plate here at the ballpark due to the configuration for football. So Ascanio pops up, foul territory to the catcher, second out of the inning, but 2 runs are in on those solo home runs. Oh, boy. So Hernandez is going to hit for himself, and he's not in the 1 spot. He's in the 7 spot. So we still don't have all these changes correctly. Boy, all Hovis had to do was go 5 innings. But he has left us with a deficit and lots of confusion in the scorebook. 0-1. The count to the pitcher, who will hit for himself here. Hits a chopper to third, over to first in time. And the 5-3 putout retires the pitcher, Hernandez, here in the third. But 2 home runs this inning get the Honey Hunters to within 3, 7-4, as we go to the 4th inning on the Honey Hunters Radio Network.
Since 1927, GSM Services has been the experts for providing services and finding solutions for issues such as heating and cooling, hot, cold, or drafty rooms, high utility bills, nasty crawl spaces, attic insulation, duct and dryer vent cleanings, indoor air quality, and so much more. GSM Services, your one-stop shop for all comfort issues in your home. GSM offers 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Right now, they're offering a free home energy audit. So if you're having any issues in your home or office, know that you can always trust leaving your comfort to GSM. Call 1-800-NEW-COOL or visit GSMSince1927.com to talk to someone about any comfort issues you're having in your home. GSM is a proud sponsor of the Gastonia Honey Hunters. Don't miss out on all the action at Caramount Health Park this summer. Get your tickets for every Honey Hunters home game by calling 704-874-1810 or log on to www.gohoneyhunters.com/tickets to reserve your spot this season. That number again, 704-874-1810. Gastonia Honey Hunters Baseball, 704-874-1810.
Back at the ballpark, Caramount Health Park in Gastonia. We are in the top of the 4th inning, 7-4. Charleston leads the Honey Hunters. Still quite didn't have it correct last half. So Harley Rodriguez is still in the game. He's going to bat first in the lineup and play center field. Zach Jarrett is going to hit 5th in the DH spot and play left field. Reese Hampton is out. Pitcher will hit in the 7th spot, which is what Hernandez did just a moment ago, and grounded out to end that 3rd inning. But Gastonia did hit solo home runs by Rosa and Jarrett. To get a few of those runs back, they gave up 5 in the top of that frame. So 7-4 here in the 4th inning. Hernandez in for inning number 2. And I forgot to make a note of the first man he faced in that 3rd inning. Figure that out later. But nonetheless, he got all 3 outs in that inning. So this will be his 2nd inning of work. And this should be who batting? Perez, Longy, and Diego Goris in the 4th inning for Charleston. First pitch is a strike in there to Juan Perez. Perez, 2 doubles, 2 RBI, stolen base, and 2 runs scored. Busy man early for Juan Perez out of the DR. He's behind 0-1. Hernandez, his 0-1 pitch misses low and away for a ball, and it's 1-1. This is the new rule this year in this league. If you don't go 5, the DH is out of play. Ball's hit to center field, right at Rodriguez. He is a center fielder, right? That'll be an F8. Perez down on the fly ball to right field. 1 away for Nick Longy. He's got 2 base hits, single, double, and he's knocked in 2. So we think we have it straightened out now. But, man, they should just get rid of that rule. Low and away for a ball. 1-0. Because that has become very confusing. That scorched down the third base line out of play. They should put a mic on the umpire and make him explain this to us. I mean, they should put a mic on that guy and make him tell us what he's been told and what he just wrote down on his card so we can then write it down on our card. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Missed for a ball. 2 balls and a strike to the Dirty Bird first baseman. I mean, the NFL guys have mics on. They tell us what's going on. That's back out of play. Catcher going to make a stab at it, and he's not going to get it over the netting. It went first row of the club section, box seats, and the count is even in 2-2. I mean, the NFL guys do a pretty good job of telling people what's going on. Maybe they can get together sometime like in February or March before baseball season starts and kind of tell the guys of spring and summer how to talk into the mic. Two-two pitch, stroked to center field. Going back is Rodriguez up against the Moss Realty sign over the fence. Ground rule double. But, man, Longy just smoked that ball the deepest part of the park, 400 feet every bit of it, out near the Gas House Bar and Grill. One hop the fence, ground rule double. First time I've seen that here this summer. But the hit barrage continues for Charleston in the 4th inning. That is their 9th hit to go at their 7 runs. And we shall see Diego Goris. He singled, had an RBI run scored in that 3rd inning for them. Hernandez's pitch missed inside. 1-0. Sun's starting to set here in Gastonia. Entire field is shaded. Just a little bit out there into the Gas House Bar and Grill. That one's back out. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just a little bit of sun out there. Right center field. Those steps up toward Trenton Avenue to the right of the Gas House Bar and Grill. Let's drop the temperature a little bit, at least it feels like. 93 degrees at first pitch. Count is 1-1 to Diego Goris out of Santiago, Dominican Republic. Foul tipped it. Stayed alive, 1-2. So a very interesting 3rd inning, to say the least. Offensively for Charleston. And then all the changes defensively, including the pitching change for Gastonia. They really shook our cards up, but we have it correct now. Count is 1-2 to Goris with Longy on second base. He doubled. Ground rule double over the fence. Ball missed, looked good. Levy tried to frame it. Umpire stuck with it. And the count is evened at 2-2. 2-2 pitch. stroked to center field.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Going back is Rodriguez
Hernandez.
up against the Moss River. Got to hit for himself. Here's the pitch. Chopped at the plate. Stays 2-2. Big guy got a chance to swing the lumber. Hit a pretty hard ball to third base. Pulled it. Ran about a third of the way down and said, that's it. Going to go get the glove and toss my warm-up pitches. Gora steps out. Steps back in. Not a real wide stance, but just outside the shoulders. Here's Miguel's pitch. Popped up high in the air over on the right side. Where is this one going to go? Maybe out of foul, into foul territory. It is out there where the rocking chairs are set up. There's a canopy that hangs over us in the press box, so once it gets up in the air, it's hard to see in any direction, especially one sky high. Two balls, 2 strikes. 7-4 the score. The Dirty Birds bat here in the 4th inning. Very good at the plate this afternoon. They did come in tied for 3rd and batting at .265. So a pretty good hitting club anyway. That's back out of play over top of us, and it will stay 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Hernandez versus Goris. A long at bat between these two. Pitch pulled it foul toward the bullpen. And yet another 2-2 pitch in the offing. Longy's still down there at second. He had a ground rule double over the wall. Deepest part of the park, 400. Infield back for Gastonia. Pitch outside for a ball. Count now full, 3-2. Payoff pitch on the way. Hernandez, he's got it, nods, says, okay, let's do this. Looks back at second. His pitch is high and inside for a ball. He lost him, and that's a walk. Runners on first and second now with an out for Scott Burcham. And we shall have a meeting at the mound, and we'll go from there. What can I tell you about? Weeknights, full of fun here at the ballpark. 2 for Tuesday. That's tickets. Wine Wednesday. And the unoriginal Thirsty Thursday with $4 Natty Lights. The perfect cure for the workday blues. The Gastonia Honey Hunters 704-874-1810 for ticket information. 704-874-1810 for tickets. A pitching change is on the way. Hernandez is done. We'll come back after this and tell you about the new hurler on the Honey Hunters Radio Network.
Looking for a new career? Want to make an upwards of $40,000 a year? Want to work a schedule that fits your lifestyle? Want to do it all in the front seat of your car? I thought I had your attention. Domino's is hiring. If you want to cash in on a new opportunity, log on to jobs.domino's.com. That's jobs.domino's.com. WGNC, AM 1450 and 101.1 FM proudly presents Gastonia Honey Hunters Baseball. Gastonia Honey Hunters Baseball is brought to you by GSM Premium Services and Caramount Health. See how we care. Let's take you to the ballpark. It's time for Atlantic League baseball action on the Honey Hunters Radio Network.
The Gastonia Honey Hunters are looking for host families this Atlantic League season. If you have a little free space in your home and a love for the grand old game, then hosting a player this summer is a great experience with tons of perks. Call me, Brady Salisbury, at 704-874-1810. That's 704-874-1810.
The Gastonia Honey Hunters, your hometown team.
Hey, this is Brady Salisbury, and you're
New pitcher for Gastonia, Luis Perez, righty, 6 foot, 175 pounds from the Dominican Republic. In for Hernandez, and he is facing Burcham. We got all that right? Count is 0-1 to Burcham. Hit by a pitch and walked, so he's 0 for 0. No plate appearances tonight so far. Did score a run back in that third inning. Count is evened up to him, 1-1. So Luis Perez becomes the third Gastonia pitcher of the afternoon. No record. 3.38 ERA in 3 games. Scored 2.2, 4 hits and a run. His battery so far this season. Count is 1-2 to Burcham. So this Gastonia staff, which came in first in the league in ERA at 2.73, reeling this afternoon. Third man in just the 4th inning. 3.1 innings technically. Low and away for a ball he offered, and down on strikes goes Burcham. To set it, once again runners at second and first. Longy doubled on the ground rule double across the wall, and then Diego Goris walked, which chased Hernandez. Brought Perez into the game. Here's the DH, Miles Williams. Single, base on ball for him today. That's where we're at. 7-4, top of the 4th inning. Perez's pitch is low and away for a ball. Pitch as high as single A ball in his career. Williams, we mentioned, played 1 game in High Point. He scorches one to right center field, going to roll near the sun drop sign. Tracked down in center field by Rodriguez. 1 run is in. 2 runs are going to score. No throw at the plate made at all. Double, 2 RBI for Miles Williams. And it's 9-4. So the misery continues for Gastonia pitchers. Now this Dirty Bird club has come swinging the bats tonight. Angel Garced will hit next, with Williams down at second on the double after knocking in 2. 10th hit off of Gastonia pitching. Came in first in the league in ERA at 2.73. First in the league in hits allowed at 166. First in the league in runs allowed at 79. First in the league in both strikeouts at 218 and base on balls given up at 70. So very uncharacteristic of this Gastonia pitching staff today. Having a hard time getting out.